Now, Sugar Crinkles, the sugar rice treat that's just right sweet, is proud to present Gunsmoke.
Around Dodge City and in the territory on West, there's just one way to handle the killers and the spoilers, and that's with a U.S. Marshal and the smell of gun smoke.
Gunsmoke, the story of the violence that moved west with young America. The story of a man who moved with it. Matt Dillon, United States Marshal. Say, if there ever was a cereal designed to boost a family's breakfast morale, it's new Sugar Crinkles. Why, that sugar rice treat that's just right sweet makes breakfast more fun than a circus. Come breakfast time, just pour on milk, and you've got a breakfast main dish as you like it. Those golden nuggets of sugar-coated rice we call Sugar Crinkles are really special. Not too sweet, the way some sugar-coated cereals seem to be, and not like others that don't seem sweet enough. Sugar Crinkles really are the sugar rice treat that's just right sweet. And whether you eat them from the bowl for breakfast, from the pack as a snack, or both ways, you love Sugar Crinkles. Try them soon. And now, Gunsmoke, starring William Conrad.
One thing about Dodge being quiet like this, there's time for fishing.
Beer, steak, and catfish stew makes for a good supper.
You two are going to be sick, stuffing yourselves that way.
Well, now, Kitty, Chester spent all day catching these fish. He's got a right to eat what he wants.
I've heard of people who go to bed with an aspidity bag around their necks when they eat too heavy.
I'd rather be sick.
Oh, it's not so bad. Once you're used to it, it kind of lulls you to sleep. More coffee, Miss Kitty?
No, thanks, Chester. It's late. I've got to get back to my place. You're a good cook, Chester.
Oh, say, thank you.
Yeah, if you ever get tired of the law business, Chester, maybe you could get a job at Delmonico.
The regular customers might get a little tired of catfish stew, Matt.
Come on, Kitty, I'll walk you back.
All right.
Will I see you in the morning, Mr. Dillon?
I'll be at the office early, and I want to ride out to Jim Redigo's place and look at a horse.
Can I go with you?
Sure. Maybe you'll see something you'd like to have. We'll leave early before it gets too hot. Good night.
Good night, Mr. Dillon. Miss Kitty.
Good night.
Redigo's place is going to look kind of nice. All them trees growing up around the house that way.
He's done pretty good in a year's time.
Of course, it's a long way out of Dodge.
You need space to raise good horses, Chester.
Yes, sir, I know, but it must get mighty lonesome out here.
I don't think that bothers Jim much.
Looks from here like his corrals and cat's pens are empty, Mr. Dillon.
Well, maybe he's moved his horses out to get the last of the summer grass.
You got any special horse in mind?
Well, the last time he was in Dodge, Jim was bragging up a sorrel stud he's got. Might take $30 for him.
Well, good horses come high, Mr. Dillon.
Yeah. Now, let's pull up here. The horses will stand.
Quiet like, isn't it?
Jim? Jim Redigo.
Maybe he's not here.
He can't have gone far. He didn't even push the door shut. I guess he won't mind if we go in and boil up a pot of coffee.
There's a pot already on the stove.
Looks like he was just about to fry up some side meat.
Pot's full.
Jim must have spent the night away from here. The stove's cold, Chester.
Well, maybe he had early this morning.
Now, this stove hasn't been lit for longer than that. A man doesn't leave side meat lying uncooked in a skillet.
It sure don't figure, Mr. Dillon.
Oh.
I ain't armed, mister. Don't shoot.
What?
Don't shoot me.
Nobody's going to shoot you, old man. Well, come on in.
I seen you ride up. I was hiding out back.
Well, who are you?
I'm Jed Cuff.
What are you doing here?
I worked for young Jim Redigo, but not anymore.
What are you talking about?
They come riding up and they killed Jim. 2 nights ago it was. I was hiding, but I got hungry and I come in to get something to eat.
Redigo's dead?
Laying dead against the water trough out back. They shot him. Can I eat something?
Who shot him?
The men who come to take the horses. They killed Jim and then they run his horses off. Jim tried to fight them, but it was 2 of them against the 1 of him.
Well, I thought you were here.
I run away. I was scared. Cold coffee is better on the empty stomach.
He's plumb out of his head, Mr. Dillon.
Yeah. Old man,
Jed Cuff, that's me.
well, show us where Jim is, huh?
I ain't a brave man, mister. I run away from all them guns.
That's okay, Jed. You'll just take us to Jim.
Out back. That's where he's laying. I'll show you. But before he died, mister, Jim killed one of them horse thieves dead. He's laying out here, too.
You think this old man's telling the truth, Mr. Dillon?
Well, as straight as he can remember it, Chester. It's just that he's old and not very bright anyway.
There he is. There's Jim. And there's the other fellow laying right where Jim shot him out of his saddle. Jim was a fine boy. But I was scared, and I run out the back way and hid where they couldn't see me.
Jed, did you know these 2 men? Had you ever seen them before?
No, mister, I never.
Chester, see if you can find a shovel. It took less than an hour to bury Jim Redigo and the other men. When we were through, Jed put a sort of marker on each grave, and we went into the house. Chester and I found some food in the cupboard, and we fed the old man. Then we started him for Dodge, happy enough astride an old donkey we found grazing free behind the house. And then Chester and I watered our horses, and a few minutes later rode away from the Redigo place, following the 2-day-old sign of the stolen horses.